Solar farms. Alright, actually this will help. I'm generating so much CO2 from my carbon capture, or my excretions into the atmosphere. I really need to sort of put them away. Oh, by the way, I've got 10,000 gold per turn now. You remember when we did a Marley challenge and it was actually quite difficult to even push that far? And now we're just like, yeah, go on then. We'll do that like without even worrying about it. Luckily, everybody else is producing so much CO2 now that actually no, nobody has. Right, this is the thing. I was just having a look at this. Sorry, nobody's put CO2 apart from India into the atmosphere. So you can see that actually what's happened now is that because I'm lowering the CO2 across the world, just by being at 0 is enough to make them in the top like percentage of CO2 producers. So by reversing the world warming, by reducing the CO2 in the world, I actually cause people a diplomatic issue. Like, I've seen this before. Like, pulling it off is really tricky, but I think we can do this. Wind farms. Yes, perfect. Okay, we've got all kinds of improvements now. You know what? I need to start utilising this. Republican Legacy is good, but what are we going to do? Skyscrapers we don't need anymore. Let's instead stick in Public Works again. Beautiful, and we're going to start building some power. I'd love to get some decent power things in just to make sure that we're not producing CO2 on such a large level, because it's actually causing us to lose about 14 or 15 favour a turn. For whatever reason, I've been playing Civ 6 for a long time now. Diplomatic favour as a term, I never ever sticks in my head. I can't tell you why. My alliances have gone down again. I feel like I need to get these back up if I can remember who was who. I think you were science, Teddy. I was worried about actually needing a cultural alliance with you, but I don't need one. That was absolutely fine. Tamir, how loyal are all my cities on the coast? They're actually doing really well. Yeah, I don't actually need that alliance anymore, which is crazy. Oh, actually, I do, because it's actually helping Washington here. India's still got the biggest military? They do, although their military is disappearing over time, which kind of makes sense. Rome gets an economic alliance. The world really doesn't like each other apart from liking me. It's a funny thing, that. And has my aircraft carrier finished? Yes, it has. Okay, perfect. Now, these bombers, this is about as far as they, will fly. They are very lazy. They're just waiting for a pickup. And now that pickup has arrived, it's like, perfect. On we go. Now we go to Congo. Congolese territory. I'm going to go and liberate some stuff. And I can take roads. We're going to keep the city. Ah, yes. This is good. I mean, they declared war on my alliance. I would like to point that out. So I feel like what I'm doing here is legit. The Casa de Contraction, because I didn't have enough governors. I've been corrected on this one before. I used to think it gave golden production to all of your cities on different continents. It's only the cities protected by governors. So it's never as interesting or as useful as I think it's going to be. But it's still cool to have, and I'm building it, and we like building things. I think Fez is now the last pickup, and bang, that's all the city-states on the map following me. Hooray! This battleship gives me an extra coal per turn, so I'm going to do the same thing and remove it. So I've now got 2 bonus coal per turn coming in, which is pretty decent. Building a campus, 8 science library, 16 science navigation school, 30 science research lab. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't even need this stuff, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, someone just stole 8,000 gold from the city of Beja. Oh, there's a spy there and everything. Come now. Why would you do such shifty things? I'm getting a couple of great works just to give myself a little culture boost at 6,000. We're up to 580 tourism per turn. I'm starting to win a tourism victory without really even trying to, which is brilliant. Wonder construction, lovely stuff. Oh yes, the Golden Gate Bridge, of course. That would be an amazing pickup for me. Yeah, you know what? Sod it. We're doing it. 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. Yay! And Rhodes is just now going to get a giant death robot because it can. Actually, if I'm going to build these things, I should probably make sure that I've actually got some uranium in my empire. Only 6 on the map. This is going to be intriguing. Oh, there is one down in the icy throws down there, which is cool. So we could go pick that one up if we needed to. The letter's got one. So actually, let's just quickly get a builder in and we'll go and improve the letters. Tasty. And then this one I'd seen before, actually. Is there an easy way of getting that? Or no, I think I've got to get a settler going from that city. And then, where was it down here? I'll get a settler going from this city. Perfect. We like uranium. Uranium is worth doing. Absorbs city-state into empire. Well, actually, for once, you are not a particularly useful one. Seastead, diplomatic victory point. These are all very good. I mean, Seasteads is kind of what I want to do roughly, but I'm not after that one. I'm after the offshore wind turbines. Those would be cool. Yeah, okay, we'll go for peace with Greece just for now. I quite like having them back on side, to be fair. Open borders with you. Lovely stuff. We can probably do a bit of trading. Give you that. And I want some relics. I want some stuff. Will you give me your things? Yes, they will. Haha. Thank you, chump. Just scoping this out, I'm about to get 1 from Seasteads. I can get 5 from the next Congress and 21 from this. I'm hoping a diplomatic victory should be possible in 21 turns. Maybe. Maybe. I do have a giant death ribbit. I'm just going to quickly go and escort him into the Congolese lands because freeing these city-states definitely feels like something I'd like to get involved with. And also we have missile cruisers now and destroyers. Yes. Yeah. Oh, and Operation Ivy is being done as well. Did I forget to tell you that? I mean, I wouldn't worry about it personally. It seems like fine to me. That's why I'm definitely just building the uranium up. Tee-hee-hee. Golden Gate Bridge gives me amenities and it also gives me tourism because tourism is something I don't have enough of. I'm actually quite excited to see whether I get a tourism or a diplomatic victory first because my diplomatic stuff is good, but my culture game is accidentally very strong. 639 at the moment and I'm already up to almost half. So yeah, we might accidentally win a culture victory, but you know, what are you going to do? Oh my goodness, I can build the Great Zimbabwe in this city. Why did I not notice that before? Eiffel! Get over there, you fool! What are you doing? Oh my god, it's Venice as well! Oh my word! Congo, how many city-states have you been killing? Honestly. So Seasteads are fantastic improvements, but they work best in the deep ocean because that's where I can't build my spinny towers. Spinny wind turbines. Spinny towers. I don't know. Whatever they are. I couldn't tell you that. Oh, honestly. I got a lot of builders as well, just so I can build loads of spinny towers. I've gone mad. I've lost it. I'm off. I'm shutting down now. Here we go. CO2. It's gone negative. It's gone negative. Look at that. So all of these people, as soon as they make a single piece of carbon, they are going to get a huge diplomatic penalty. Yes, this is wonderful. This is great. As I say, Seasteads in the deep ocean. Now the best bit is they give 2 housing and my cities are absolutely huge, but they could get huger because I do have a bit of a housing problem at the moment. So this works well. In fact, actually, I've just realised I've got tons and tons of improvements around the cities that just have not been done. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. Oh, they found my uranium stash. Quick, build the city and fire at Will. I mean, I don't know what Will did. Will seems like a genuinely nice person, but fire at him nonetheless. Granaries, sewers, everything's good for me. And I need some sort of unit that can help me here. Should we get random modern armor? No, I think something that doesn't take oil per turn. A lot of stuff takes oil per turn. Have you ever noticed that? Get a machine gun. Yes. There we go. Offshore wind farms. Lovely. That'll stop me from producing any more CO2, although I've gone massively down into the negatives now. Yes. Lovely stuff. And here's my other uranium source. Bam. Goa. Looking tasty. I just realised I can actually build some natural parks around here. There's a lot of very appealing land. I feel like I'm just gonna build a load around here just because I can. The Great Zimbabwe. That seems a little late in the game to be building this, but it gives me some crazy trade routes from this one city, so that's a cool thing. Oh, look at the city over here. I love it when the neon lights will kick in and you're like, yeah, that's a cool city. Little stock exchange going on there. I know my troops are close to your border with Brazil, but quite frankly, you don't interest me, so don't get ahead of yourself. I like the fact that technically I contributed 61 CO2 last turn, and like the world is still getting cooler. Man. Imagine what human civilization would be like if we knew about global warming and how bad it was going to be, and actually then did something about it, like, years ago. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be mad? Right, in the meantime, offshore wind farms. This is good. This is where we can actually get some crazy, crazy power down. Perfect. Renewable power. We're still burning so much just like resource that just any power we can put down here is going to be a massive help. Speaking of the national park, hooray! Oh yeah, look at that Zimbabwe routes. 109 gold per turn, that one. Oh yes. Thank you very much. Oh, it's wonderful. Second national park over here now. That's already looking at a pretty extended park. If I just pop myself there and make sure that all of these tiles have worked by the same thing. Is this going to work as one? No, not quite. I can put myself a little forest down, a little woods. Does that help? No, this tile doesn't count as anything that's decent. Oh, what a shame. How boring. How do I improve that tile? It's got one mountain near it, which means it's kind of a... Oh, Eiffel Tower. 10 turns. Yes, I knew I'd seen this somewhere. Right, let's stick the Eiffel Tower down. Yes, I really am building that for a meme. No shame in deterrence. Yes, I know that. I'm not going to lie, Gandhi. I feel like I may actually be using my weapons sooner rather than later. I'm literally just waiting for the formal war opportunity. There we go. I wish I could do a protectorate war, because I swear these guys have definitely killed city-states I have been friends with before, but I mean, honestly, quite frankly, at this point, who cares? Now, I do have another giant death ribbit on his way over, which should be able to help take Anshan. But I'm just going to basically see, who do they not like? Brazil and Gandhi. Okay, right, so Gandhi, Mr. Not Using a Weapon. Do you want to go to war with me? Do you want to take out Colonial? Oh yeah, so they're pretty keen. Actually, I'm just going to double check and see if anybody else wants this deal more. Yes. Yes is the answer. Gorgo will do it. Gorgo will do it. Absolutely just laughing. Cool. Right, there we go. Joint war. Hooray! Perfect. We're not actually going to kill the Congo at all. That is not what we're here for. We are literally here to free city-states because I think we can get our stats up to ridiculous levels. Oh my goodness, look at that. Kaplonk. Oh yes, missile cruisers backing that up, and then we've got destroyer armadas which is just going to sit on the coast and look threatening. Actually, there's no need to even do that. I don't know why I would do that. Okay, now we've got Mitla. If I just move you in, I'm sorry Brazil, but I'm just going to need to borrow some open borders here. Don't worry about what's happening in your borders. We don't need to worry about that at all. Just going to move you to that. Perfect. Perfect. Right, you go to there. And then the jet bombers are going to just start to disintegrate the walls of these city-states. Look at that. In 1 turn, we've already half killed all 3. It's when you find cities like this. That's using 10 power from resources. No, no, no. Bomp, bomp, bomp. There we go. That's half of it already taken. This is good. My resources are being freed up. We're slowly, environmentally changing the world for the better. Crystal Redentor. I don't even remember building this. When did I build this? Where the hell is this? What am I doing? Why? Why would I build that? I have 1 relic. Actually, I do have a few seaside resorts, and I'm putting the pressure on. I want to see if I can get a culture victory accidentally. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing literally nothing deliberately. This game, for whatever reason, the computers really struggle to get culture. It could be because I've stolen all the culture city-states, which I don't blame myself for at all, but yeah, maybe that's what it is. I can build a Chichen Itza as well. This is exactly what I'm doing. I just build wonders and I'm like, forget about them afterwards. 1 more attack, and then the giant death ribbit comes in, attacking Venice. And we're going to liberate it immediately. Ba-bump! Nice, it has no defense. Venice, you may need to get yourself back in the game very quickly. Trade routes to foreign cities and +1 gold for each luxury resource at the destination. We're going to get some crazy routes from this once that all calibrates itself. I don't want to say a Portuguese power arriving with superior technology and attacking the Congo is something that we should be worried about, but... Sorry, Congo. I just realised this trade route gives me 13.5 production. This little tiny city now is like pretty good. I love it. Giant death robot. I just need you to attack physically. I always get worried it's going to not. And liberating the city-state again. Oh my god, they have no defense. Why? Why are you doing this? Alright, where's some units? If any units pop their heads out of the cities, I'm like immediately on it. Oh, I've built up 3,900 aid score with Poland, and now they've got 9,000 gold. Yeah, it's going pretty well. How's the climate going? Oh, minus 0.3 degrees. Yes, we are freezing the world. Perfect. Oh my god, somehow somebody just took Kamasi from me. Oh my goodness. I just lost so much culture. I'm on 4,000. Oh no. Oh no. What just happened there? Hang on. Right, I built a trader last turn. I don't remember where I built it. It could be literally anywhere. I was in Lisbon. There's Kamasi. Oh, thank goodness. Well, that's convenient. Brilliant. Just reset there. 6,800. So Kamasi is getting me 2,800 culture per turn. 2,800. I mean, that feels quite good. Oh my word. And Mitla being the last city-state for me to liberate. Bang! Ah, wonderful. 6,900 culture per turn now. Also, I've run out of spaces to put my governors. This feels like a problem. I need to stop doing Future Civic, but it's addictive. I can't help myself. I just must keep pressing it. Culture's rising. Oh, it's getting very exciting. Do you feel like the Congo has learnt its lesson yet? It's difficult to tell, isn't it? Should we just go attack its capital just a little bit, just to really emphasize my victory? I feel like I should. That's better. Barely putting carbon into the atmosphere now. Minus 0.5 degrees, yes. Now, as you can see, what's happening is because the world is freezing, everybody now has a CO2 emissions penalty, so all of their diplomatic favour is dropping to 0, which is just wonderful. Sometimes seasteads are just too tempting to put down. It's just like, look, all of these fish around, all the crabs, and it's like bam, bam, bam. Oh, the yields! The yields! Oh, Auckland is such a game-changing civ. I always think this. A campus, you say? Oh, 10 science library, 20 science navigation school, and a 36 science research lab. I feel like these are good things to put down. So I'm just going to put 2 down on Hattusa, but I'm just sat outside. Is it Fez? Where's Fez gone? Taruga? No, that's not it. Where is it gone? Here it is, Fez. With an admiral. So, I mean, I'm just waiting for Fez to get 1 tile in the sea. So if I just dump a bunch of envoys into Fez now, like so, there we go. And now I can go kaplonk and get loads of envoys with them. Beautiful. What sort of quests are they after these days? Submarines, rocket artillery. They still want preserves. They've been fairly consistent on that one, actually. Maybe I should build some preserves for them. What I'm doing is I'm kind of leaving all of the Congo cities on 0 health and hoping the city-states take them over. I always like it when you get a good crusading city-state army. It's just one of those simple joys in life, you know? Just like simple pleasures. What did I need? A preserve district. So let's just pop that down immediately. Lovely. That gets me some quests. We'll get a grove down. We'll get a sanctuary down. Oh, look at those tiles. What a place to be. What a place to be. Oh my god, Kamasi just got taken from me and now it's at war with me. Oh no. Oh, right. I mean, it's almost like the Congo want me to kill them right now. I am not best pleased. Okay, all of their cities are on 0 health. Come on, any city-state. Just give yourself some troops. Come in. Actually, Brazil, do you want to join in? Do you want to join in on this one? Come on, I'll give you 1 gold. Yes? No? Okay, what? 1 gold. That'll do. They're in. Come on, Brazil. Come take these cities. You deserve them more than the Congo. Bloody hell. Bloody Congo. It's my city-state friend. Hey, Poland took a city. There we go. There we go. These are the sort of things I like to see. Chichen Itza's done. Look at this. I've got little spinny boys all the way around. I've cradled it in an ocean-proof wall, which appears to have kind of not kept the water out, but that's totally fine. I guess it's sort of stopping it from coming in too much, but honestly, I wonder actually, is that a technique on walls, on sea walls? Do you kind of let water in on one side so it's pushing against both sides, so it's not just the sea coming in? I don't know. I never thought about the logistics of sea walls before. What was the, oh, there was a plan. Was it a Scandinavian plan or a Denmark plan, or somebody had a plan. Somebody had a plan to put a seawall in across, like, bottling in Scandinavia and England and the UK. Like, I swear that was a thing. I cannot remember the life of me what it was called. But it was a really, really crazy plan. Like, if you drew a line from, like, Scotland through to Scandinavia and kind of, like, bottling the whole thing off, it was something like that. Okay, 13 turns away from a culture victory right now, but we've got 6 turns until this aid request finishes, and 4 turns until the next World Congress. This is going to determine what wins, I think. We're coming up on the end now. There's the Eiffel Tower. This is really cool. It means we can put all kinds of parks and everything down. I can even recreate around them. Oh my goodness, look at that view! The stadium up there, you've got the cities, Mount Roraima looking over it, all the sea. I mean, I think that's a thumbnail right there, just without any explanation. Look at that. Oh, Civ. It's such a beautiful game. It really, really is. A military emergency. You know what? No. I saw them take that city and I was proud of them. I'll be honest. I was actively proud of them for doing that. You know what? I'm going to go so far to say in the other direction. Have 1,000 gold. That's my reward to you, Poland. Oh, actually, they've got the aid request as well, haven't they? But never let it be said that I am not a supporter of unwarranted aggression on this game. I love it. Did you see that? 4 great people on in 1 turn. Hang on. How many great people can we get in 1 turn? That's 4. We'll get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 great people in 1 turn. I dread to think what my capital looks like. Should we have a look? Okay, yeah, there's a few of them. Oh, yes. What a life. And we've got genes as well. Look at that. Margaret Mead. Oh my goodness, I actually need to find somewhere that actually has a campus. Surely. Yeah, Tus has got one, but there is a huge thing in the way. Actually, I can send it to America. Beautiful. I've got Grace will give me technologies, but I mean, I didn't have any left to unlock. I've got 8 governors available and nowhere I can put them. Oh my goodness, Zanzibar just killed a Congolese city. Yes, Zanzibar. It's not me doing it. I don't get any grievances for doing this. I am simply here observing the downfall of Congo. This is what happens. This is what happens when you take my city-states. Ryan gets cranky. And there we go. A new park for everyone. It's 3 connected parks now, actually. If we have a look at the Empire tree, look, we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, beautiful stuff. No, I don't like military emergencies. We're going to vote down 5 turns. I like to make sure that Poland doesn't get caught up in such horrendous things. There we go. Failed. Rome gets it. Poland gets it. The Congo. Mongolia. Oh, Mongolia. Cheeky. Look, minus 1.1 degrees. And do you see? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Only 2 people actually have diplomatic favor right now. That's Georgia and America. Oh my word, it's beautiful. You gotta love it. You gotta love to see it. What I'm gonna do as well is I'm just gonna offer loads of resources into the world as well. Like, for anybody wants these. I want people to pollute. Take as much take all the coal you want, my friends. Do it. Taking the coal. Actually, I keep giving it back to Georgia. I don't want to do that. Go on, everybody. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Just like, who wants stuff? I don't actually know what I'm going to do with all these great people. I think I'm just going to have to stand them around just looking cool. Like, this is all that's going to be happening in my capital. Just like people stood everywhere. Oh, look at them all. Da, 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 da. I think I've maybe bought a few too many, but never mind. That was about 4 turns worth of gold, by the way, as well. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. I accidentally took one by. Okay. I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to give it back. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, but I'll get a pretty good peace deal from that one, actually, because of the fact that I took it and gave it back. There you go. Accept deal. Lovely stuff. Right. What's the grievances like with them? 0. I love it. Oh, beautiful. They actually enjoyed the fact that I gave the cities back. Good. The world enters the modern era. What are we going to do now? Only 13,000 gold per turn. Dear oh dear. I feel like we need to improve that if we can. Reform the coinage again. Yes, of course we're going to reform the coinage. It's actually only worth about 700 gold, which is the crazy thing. World Congress time. Okay, we have so many more votes than everybody else. We've got to absolutely charge in on this and give myself as many votes as we can get away with. That is going to be 35 votes. So, how many votes can the AI actually put against me? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the people without anything. And then for America, it's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then it's going to be 13, 14, 15, 16. So I should be easily winning on 30. So I can use the rest of my favour to force everything else through. Okay, so good. We'll go for city centre because people often go for that with 10 votes. And I'll go for, I've gone for 10 votes, by the way, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So hopefully I'll win that one. And then we're going to ban coal power plants in the same way. Actually, we'll put a few more votes on these two. 13, 13, 14. Okay, cool. World's Fair, yes, I'll get involved in this. I'm hoping that should give me a full 5 points. Let's have a look. Yes, yes, yes. That's the full 5 points. That's 18 diplomatic points for me there. I've got 2 diplomatic victory points for the aid request, which is Poland. I just need to make sure of this. So don't mind me whilst I just give them, I think that's 30,000 gold. Thank you very much. We'll see what Poland does with that. Poland's doing really well, actually. I kind of want them to do really well. Come on. What else can I give Poland? We'll give you so many spare luxuries, even if you've already got them. I'll give you some uranium. We'll give you some coal. We'll give you some oil. We'll give you some niter and some aluminium. I mean, all of this stuff. I mean, yeah. Let's do that. Give the gift. Go on. Love me, Poland. Love me. And Congo learns that politics is a battlefield. Nice. Have I got it back yet, though? I need to continue to do it. Oh, man. Hang on. Run out of city-states. Run out of trade routes, I should say. Ugh. To avoid bloodshed. What? I don't avoid bloodshed. I do very good on bloodshed. I just liberated 4 people. Actually, I guess I hadn't done that. Oh, I'm dominant over all but 1. Who is it that I'm not dominant over? Oh, by all but 1 it means Pedro and also Rome and also Gorgo. So really, like, I mean, that's really not dominant over all but 1, is it? Let's not exaggerate. Come now. Aid request, you can see 36,000 gold given to Poland. That genuinely was just a reward for their successful invasion of this city. I really hope they go on to take the Congo. That would be brilliant if they did that. I mean, come on, Brazil, you could have got in there quickly. There's the diplomatic victory. Oh, yes, so clearly I won that. That was fantastic. When was the last time you got a diplomatic victory and got Augustus Caesar? Come on. That's pretty good, right? Buildings constructed, cities captured, I did the most, cities founded. God, the AI was super peaceful that game. I'd love to see a more aggressive AI, I really would. I'm winning on culture by about halfway. Science-wise, by about 2/3 of the way through. Gold, I mean, that was the turn I bought all the great people. In fact, actually, is there a thing about great people earned? Yeah, bloop. Oh dear. Era score. Yes. Units killed. Yes. Units lost. I think I lost quite a few that game. Yeah, look at that. 1, 2 units lost. I am appalled with myself. Dear oh dear. Total religions founded. Yes, brilliant. I was the second or third religion, I think. Yeah, something like that. Oh, wonderful. There you go. So that was the World's Fair doing that. That gave me the 2 diplomatic points. I'm only on turn 210. I've only had 1 diplomatic vote, so I could have waited. And look, do you see? Tourism victory. 7 turns off. I literally was doing nothing to encourage that. If we have a look, I could have got online communities and sent some trade routes to the AI, heritage tourism, satellite broadcasts. I had built 0 really great workplaces, and more importantly, still out there to be taken was everyone's favourite biosphere. So, I mean, there was so much on the table if I'd really wished to push that one. But I mean, just look at Lisbon. 286 production. In fact, actually, the amount of cities that have just accidentally got over 100 production. All of them. Look at that. This is how good the Portugal-Auckland combo is. It's just nuts. Actually, most of these cities are above 15 pop as well. So rationalism must have been doing quite a lot for me. Where's the rationalism card? 58 science. No, it forever is disappointing. You know what? I regret even looking at it. I'm so sorry for looking at that. That was just not needed. Anyway, you can see actually I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cities that don't have 100 production. That's nuts. Look at the culture as well. It's amazing how the culture spread out amongst everybody. The tourism, it's mainly Lisbon, but a lot of them are doing that. Oh man, imagine if I did get the biosphere. Could you imagine a world? A world with the biosphere. Oh, it'd be a beautiful world. I just have to find a river that I can actually build it on, because oh my god, my islands are so busy. I don't even know if I've got space for it. I'm sure there's a river somewhere I could build on. Surely, maybe not. But I mean, what I could do is effectively just settle in the middle of nowhere and then do it from there. Oh yeah, like here for instance. So I could build, if I went neighborhood and then built it there. So I could actually do that. Hang on. Right, try this on for size. Blump, biosphere is pretty much done now. I mean, I don't know why it leaves it on 1. That's really, really annoying. 938 tourism. We're just going to skip through this quickly. We'll let it just sort itself out. Actually, if I just move stuff around a little bit. Hang on. What can I do? What's the easiest way of doing that? Let's just swap that around. Let it reload itself briefly. There we go. 2,000 tourism per turn. So yeah, I'd be leaping up. That's how much. And I mean, really, I could just sort of push that even further. I mean, this just becomes the biggest tourism mess now ever, now that the biosphere's in town. How's the power doing? Yeah, I mean, I think power-wise, I just put so much on the map. It's brilliant. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, this game was great. This game was great. I loved it. Oh, let's do more of these again. Come have a go on the save file. Man, it was a fun save file. Anyway, I'm off. Bye!